Hey everybody, it's me, Alex Garcia, aka the COG, coming at you as always from comicbookclique.com to bring you, you know what time it is. It's the best day of the week, guys. New comic book day, happy Wednesday. It's hump day for others, it's the best day of the week for us comic book collectors. Good stuff to talk about. We're going to get right into it because we have a lot of books. I think I got 15 books to talk about here. So let's get right to it with a new one from Dark Horse that may not be new to everybody. It's called, I want to get this title right, Three Worlds, Three Moons, Foundations, #1, from a plethora of people that we all know and love. We got Jonathan Hickman, Nick Spencer, Mike Del Mundo, and Mike Huddleston, along with plenty of others. Apparently, this was Jonathan Hickman's Substack for a while. It may have come out there. I am not aware of anything that happened there. I jumped on Substack when it first was announced, and then I quickly realized it wasn't for me. This apparently is the brainchild of all these people through Substack, and it is a beautiful, beautiful book. And it has all the classic tropes of all those creators, along with their art and their storytelling abilities. This reminds me, to just sum it up short, of that movie Annihilation that came out a bunch of years ago with Natalie Portman, and also Sea of Stars, which was, I believe, a Jason Aaron Image book, kind of smushed together. But it's not those things. I'm not taking away from those things. I'm not saying this took from that. Just think of those two ideas smashed together and you get this crazy, beautiful, gorgeous science fiction story. I don't want to tell too much about it because this, to me, is a book that wasn't on a lot of people's radar. Maybe a lot of people aren't going to pick it up, but I am highly recommending that you do. And let's talk about it because it brings about a lot of very, very cool ideas. I mean, just some of these splash pages are jaw-droppingly gorgeous. And yeah, we got stuff to talk about, guys. This is something I hope that we will definitely be covering in the future on the Major Issues podcast. So I recommend you pick it up. It's a little pricey, but it's an oversized book. Kind of wish it wasn't, just for the sake of storage purposes. But I can't recommend it enough. Check it out. Let's jump over to DC. Absolute Green Arrow by, I want to always get this guy's name right, Ponsak Pichote and Raphael Albuquerque on the art. Everybody loves this book, or at least they love the intrigue. That's what's keeping me interested, because for the most part, I just don't care about Green Arrow. In this world, Oliver Queen is dead, and now we have this new Green Arrow running around killing billionaires, because, billionaires, as we all know, are bad people. Maybe not all of them. I don't know. I don't know any of them, but stuff tells me they're bad. Anyway, here we got him running around, continuing that story, running around trying to kill people, but now they kind of got him on the ropes. We have the Black Canary character, Dinah. She's doing her thing. They're all coming together, and we start to get some revelations as to who this character really is, all the while what it is that could have brought this character about. And I am excited, though, for the next issue, because we're going to get absolute Solomon Grundy. So I think that's cool. The cover for that teaser looks great, and we get a little bit of a teaser of him in this as well. So I'll be around at least until the mystery is completely unfolded. After that, not sure. Let me know. The book that I'm just loving, though, is here. Deathstroke, #5, Tony Fleece and Carmine Di Gianomenko. Not ever sure if I get that name right. These Italian guys are killing it. Like we know Mario Forciello. My apologies, Mario. We know we love you at the channel. Great interview. Check that out. And we love Carmine over here. This book is fantastic. Every month I look forward to it. I can't believe I'm looking forward to a DC villain book. But here I am every month, and I cannot wait. This was one of my picks a few months ago. We get Ravager, or so we think, showing up in this issue. We get so much more history of Slade Wilson and everything he's going through, losing his money, losing his handler, everything has to go through to get all that stuff back, as well as dealing with, well, we all have family issues. And in this issue, we learn a lot about his family. Check out this issue, guys. Deathstroke. Keep it coming. And Dan Slott's doing his thing on Superman Unlimited. Book I didn't think I'd be liking as much as I am. We got #15, by, like I said, Dan Slott and Lucas Meyer on the art. We finally get the confrontation that they've been teasing for a few months now. We got Damian Wayne going up against what we now officially know is not our Jonathan Kent. If you are a fan of the multiverse in DC, you get a lot of cool stuff pop up in this. We learn who this Jonathan Kent is. I don't want to spoil it here. I thought it was very cool. It's making me love this book even more. I can't wait to see where that story is going to go. And maybe it's going to rope me into more DC books, because that's what I'm looking to do. Get me into more DC books, but not too many, because the stack is getting ridiculous. But I love it. Look forward to this every week, guys, because of it. Superman Unlimited, number 15. Very cool stuff. Let's head over to Marvel, where we have this event going on, guys. We got Avengers Armageddon number 2, and they're also giving it a legacy numbering for Avengers. We know Chip Zdarsky is telling a big Captain America story, telling a big Avengers story that's leading into his Avengers run. I am liking what's happening in the pages of this book. This is kind of the antithesis of those decompressed events. Stuff happens very quickly. We get seemingly one story arc wrapped up, and we're going right into the next. It all centers around Dave Colton, that 9/11 Captain America, getting these new powers. He quickly deals with the situation, or maybe a situation as of right now, from Captain America into this book. I'm really, really liking that, but also that situation is not completely wrapped up. So for those of you who are thinking, well, that was done quickly, it doesn't really seem like it is. So hang tight. We need Marvel to be solid. If Chip and company can stick the landing on this, I think it's going to be great. It's going to lead into a nice Avengers run by Chip, and he's also going to wrap up his Cap wonderfully. Give this a chance, guys. Give it a chance. Speaking of Cap, Captain America, number 13 by Chip Zdarsky, and the artist on this one is Tan Lima. Really good art. Hell has been divided up so many more ways in the last bunch of years at Marvel. We got Mephisto down there. We got Hela down there. We got now we got the Red Skull showing up. We have Captain America showing up. We have Doctor Doom taking over a piece. I'm pretty sure other pieces are carved up too, depending on whose hell is who. Fun stuff. Really enjoying this book. Cap shows up, basically says, hey, I got to help liberate this because Doctor Doom says we have to. Mephisto's not having it. Other people aren't having it. Red Skull's involved. And we get a very cool appearance from a character we haven't seen for a very long time in Fantastic Four history, showing up at the end here. Where it's going to go, I don't know. But I'm excited. And I'm definitely going to be back for issue number 16. And so should you. Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Versity, number 4 by Jordan Morris and Perry Perez, and also some Joe Kelly in there. This is telling that story of why the Spider characters need to be trained by Norman Osborn, because Norman Osborn is like, none of you are Peter Parker, and you need to be. Very cool stuff. I like the idea of, like I said in previous issues, of Norman being that hard-ass teacher that needs to smack these kids around so that they can be the best of the best. But all the meanwhile, we also have Carnage showing back up. Kind of a little tired of this character showing up already again, but here we are. But Norman, again, in this page, it shows why he's not the Norman of old, but maybe he will become the Norman of old. Marvel's been teasing that for quite some time. Is this going to be the iteration that finally turns him evil again? I don't know. I'm liking it. It's not for everybody. This is the side story of Amazing Spider-Man, but it might come up big in future reference. So if you care about Amazing Spider-Man as much as I do, you don't want to miss this. But if you don't, it's good. Something that I had to jump aboard that I'm saying now I regret skipping, and I'm happy to jump into Infernal Hulk number 9, Philip Kennedy Johnson, and I believe Adam Gorm is his first name. Adam Gorm on the art. We still get Nick Klein covers though. This is continuing the story of Bruce Banner realizing, hey, I have to get the Hulk back if I'm going to solve this issue that the Hulk has got going on with, I believe, the mother of all monsters. This is also leading into another event, the Infernal Hulk War. This is the penultimate issue. This is number 9. Number 10 is going to end the Infernal Hulk story, and then we're going to get a series of one-shots leading into the Infernal War. Very good stuff. Like I said, I regret not collecting this from the beginning, from Incredible Hulk to Infernal Hulk. If you have been, then you know even more about why this story is so amazing, and I'm still just getting into it, and I'm recommending everybody get into it, especially before the event kicks off and you're wondering what the heck is happening. Check it out. Let's check out X-Men by Jed MacKay and Tony Daniel on the art with this stunning Magneto cover, because it seems like we have Magneto back. I know a lot of people are falling off on X-Men. There's even big rumors right now that X-Men will be reset yet again. Just when it felt like Uncanny and X-Men are starting to hit their stride again, especially post Age of Revelation. This deals still a lot with that Age of Revelation stuff, where we have Shortenweiss. It's a tough name to say. What's this guy's name? Schwarzschild, the seeming traitor of 3K. The X-Men realize, okay, we either have to kill him or turn him. And that's what's going on here. We have Ben Liu and Kid Omega inside his mind trying to figure out how to deal with him. All the while, Magneto's like, I'm going to just finish this. I'm digging this, but I can totally understand why everybody's not. I'm all for letting him cook. But if sales say otherwise, and even other fans are saying otherwise, then maybe it is time for a reset button. I don't know. Definitely not time for a reset on Mumm-Ra, the Ever Living, number 4 by Declan Shelvey and Rafa Labosco. This is parts 11 of 15. If you're missing out on this massive crossover with Thundercats and Silverhawks, and Thundercats Lost and Mumm-Ra, then you're missing out. Mumm-Ra, we finally get his origins. We've never got an origin of Mumm-Ra before, as far as I know, in anything that I've ever read or watched. In this, we're getting that definitive origin where this guy is not a redeemable person. He is living death. He's living evil, and I love it. We're finally getting an understanding of why they call things first, second, and now third Earth. Really like that. Yeah, we get like Mumm-Ra / Silence of the Lambs villain. Help me out, guys. You know what I'm talking about. Looking villain is I don't think he's gonna start eating people. I hope not. But if he does, hey, he's a villain. Should do it. Great ending. It's gonna lead to the final issue of this, and hopefully tie in perfectly with the rest of the crossover, because that's where we're getting to in all these issues right now. Dynamite and company keep bringing great stuff. Speaking of great stuff, the Energon universe, G.I. Joe number 24, Joshua Williamson and Andrea Milani. This is the conclusion of the Crystal Ball story and this better understanding of what's happening with this character Risk. He's a completely original G.I. Joe for the Energon universe. Great wrap up on this story. Love how it's all tying together. We get understanding of why Risk is Risk. And also, I don't want to spoil it, but if you've been following along with this story, we see where it's going to lead into a massive issue number 25, where lots of storylines are coming to a head, lots of revelations. It's a great time to be a comic book fan. I know most of these books I'm saying I love them and they're great. I say that because they are. And this was a hell of a week with lots of good comics, and G.I. Joe is part of that. So if you've been loving it in the Energon universe, check it out. And next issue is definitely going to probably be a great jumping on issue. So if you've been missing out or maybe jumped off, jump back on. And a series that everybody's loving, that people are wishing they jumped from the beginning, including myself. Dork, number 6 by Brett Bean and Frank William, I believe, on the coloring. The depth that Brett Bean is adding to what is just a corny titled book, right? That's what everybody thought. At least I thought. Dork, got this corny character, half orc, half dwarf. Who cares? We all care now. Thank you, Brett Bean, for that. Go back and check out the interview that talks more about this. The depth that every issue adds to this world is amazing. I'm just enamored with this world. The world of Scar, where it's this world that's divided light and dark. He is the product of a light character and a dark character having a child, and he now has to fulfill his destiny, and he's doing that, and it's not easy. And we get revelations in this issue that are very, very cool, kind of typical, but still beautifully done. The world of Dork, don't miss it. If you've been missing it, stop missing it. Get it. A fun horror book that I've been enjoying by Chris Condon, Of the Earth, with Charlie Adler. A term that I've never heard before called cryptids is something that's been popping up with regard to monsters. This apparently deals with Texas cryptids, whether or not they're real or not, I don't know. I don't like horror, but I am liking this book. It's very fun. It's only 3 issues in. I'm pretty sure you can find the back issues. It deals with these wild catters from Texas. They're oil-based monsters. It's a fun story, and I could totally see them adapting this into a fun horror movie. If you like horror, check it out. Great crossover going on over in the Unnamed universe, but not with Geiger and that stuff, with the Rockefellers and the Trillionaire Kid and Halo and Hornsby. Been following this along. This has been fun. This is the part with the Rockefellers by Tomasi and Francis Manapul. The art is stunning. That was something I was blown away. I know Francis did a great run on, I believe, Flash, and I see the art is great here. This did not make me want to read the Rockefellers. It's a great kids book, which I'm all about kids books, so I think that would be great for them. This was a cool part of this story, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen with the Trillionaire Kid. And I'm still on the fence as whether or not I'm going to keep collecting this part of the Ghost Machine universe. But if you like kids books and you like Richie Rich type stories with some time travel, this is definitely for you. But a book that last but not least, I'm just loving month to month, If Destruction Be Our Lot, by Matthew and Mark Elijah Rosenberg and Andy McDonald. You know, we had Matthew on the show not so long ago, one of our interviews. This book is wonderful, guys. In this future world where it's kind of like a la zombies, but not zombies, we have robots. We have this one robot that says has a conscience, and go figure, it's probably because he looks like Abraham Lincoln. He's going through this world where there are seemingly no humans. He finds a human, but he can't get this human out of his head, despite the fact that all the robots who are kind of knowing about this are telling him forget it. And now he's fleshing out this world where now it seems like he's going down a dark path. Can you imagine that? Or maybe that is true, right? A lot of people say Abe Lincoln maybe ain't as great as we all want to remember. This book explores that, so don't miss it. That's what we picked up here this week, guys. Big week, lots of books. Kind of ran through things quickly. I was trying to keep the video tight. Thank you guys for that as always. Make sure you check out our website as always for in-depth reviews by our writing team who put out great reviews every day, every week, every month. Check them out. Make sure you're checking out our YouTube, our X, our Facebook, our Instagram. All of that is out there. Thank you as always, guys. We're having a great time here. Keep following us. Thank you as always. Keep print alive. Read more comics. Until next week.